Games come and go, but some versions are lost forever. From early builds to forgotten experiences, these versions are now nothing more than a memory. These forgotten pieces of gaming history are now unreachable. In this video, we're looking into the lost versions of games that will never see the light of day again. Today, let's explore the removed, hidden, and untold side of gaming. 1. Silent Hill. Let's start the video with a recent project. There are many cancelled versions of Silent Hill, but this one caught my eye because I actually never heard anyone talking about this one. We all know that Bloober Games made the Silent Hill 2 remake earlier this year, but I found an interesting video on YouTube. It's an interview of Rika Miyatani, who is a level design director of Hexadrive. In a part of this video, she revealed that in Italy, Konami wanted Hexadrive to port the Silent Hill games, but Hexadrive proposed them to remake Silent Hill 2. She showcased a few clips of Silent Hill 2 Remake, which Hexadrive made to showcase in concept. This version actually never even got into development, because Konami rejected the idea at that time and later gave it to Bloober Games, but this gives us a very good idea of how Silent Hill 2 Remake might have looked if it was made by Hexadrive, and how maybe the idea of remake of this masterpiece was presented by Hexadrive originally. Fortnite. Online Test 6.5 is a lesser-known piece of Fortnite's history, dating back to Fortnite's early development phase. This test build was part of the game's pre-release process, designed to experiment with mechanics, balance, and server stability. Unlike the polished Battle Royale experience players know today, Test 6.5 was more for Fortnite Save the World because it was released at 2016 when Battle Royale wasn't a thing. It was focusing on smaller-scale gameplay and foundational systems. The test was accessible only to a limited group of players, primarily Epic Games staff and selected testers, making it an exclusive and mysterious part of Fortnite's evolution as Epic made those people sign an NDA. Over time, this version was phased out as the game transitioned into its public beta and eventual global launch. Many things from this version were also cut out and were not in the global version, leaving Online Test 6.5 as a lost version of Fortnite. Call of Duty. Devil's Brigade was a cancelled World War II third-person shooter being developed by Underground Development for Activision. There are very few and limited footages and pictures of this game, though we know by those few footages that this was going to be a third-person shooter, unlike Call of Duty usually first-person approach. About the story, we know that the game was set to focus on the 1st Special Service Force, a real-life American-Canadian commando unit known for their daring missions during World War II. However, the game was cancelled in 2008 before it was finished, possibly due to development issues and changes in priorities at Activision. While the game was never released, some concept art, screenshots, and demo footage surfaced online, offering a glimpse of what might have been. Personally, I believe this would have been a very interesting Call of Duty game, but unfortunately it never saw the light. Halo Chronicles. Chronicles was to be an episodic interactive storytelling set in the Halo universe, as confirmed by Microsoft on April 24, 2008. The game was to be a new chapter and a new series in the Halo story. It was stated to feature a new way to play games and was described by Jackson as the filmiest game. Not much is known why the project was shut down, but it was said to collapse when the movie did. As Peter Jackson in an interview said, "That Halo project is no longer happening. It sort of collapsed when the movie didn't end up happening." Originally, Bungie had created a small internal team to cooperate with the New Zealand developers. When the movie and Chronicles fell through, the team was retained and tasked with the creation of Halo 3 ODST instead.
For a while it was happening, and then due to the politics of Microsoft, it suddenly stopped. So I'm sure that there's a Halo game being made, but it's not. We're not involved with it.
Spiderman Unlimited. Spiderman Unlimited was a mobile action game released in 2014, developed by Gameloft. This game was a childhood masterpiece to many, including myself. It allowed players to take control of Spider-Man as he swung through vibrant 3D environments and fought off enemies in a series of action-packed levels. It looked a little like Subway Surfers or Temple Run. The game was based on the Spider-Man comics and included characters and storylines from the multiverse, with multiple versions of Spider-Man, such as Spider-Man 2099. Despite its early popularity, Spiderman Unlimited was removed from Play Store and App Store in 2017. The primary reason told for its removal was Gameloft and Marvel did not renew their partnership, and as a result, the game was pulled from digital distribution. I actually didn't know before making this video that this game is not available anymore, though players who had already downloaded the game could still access it. But new users are no longer able to experience it. The game's removal left many people disappointed, including myself. Justice League Mortal was a video game in development by Midway Games in the mid-2000s based on the canceled film of the same name. The game was meant to feature the iconic Justice League members, including Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and others, in a battle against a series of villains. It was designed as a beat-em-up style game, offering players the ability to control different heroes in action-packed missions. However, the project was eventually canceled due to the collapse of the broader Justice League film and franchise plans. Although the game never saw the light of day, Jonathan Gwynn, who is the senior third environment artist, leaked a few pictures of this game in 2015. It's the only footage or even the only proof that we have that this game was in the plans. Assassin's Creed Lost Legacy was an announced but ultimately canceled installment in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Initially revealed in 2010 as an exclusive title for the Nintendo 3DS, the game was set to follow Ezio Auditore as he traveled to the east in search of the origins of the Assassin Order. The game promised to expand on Ezio's story, providing a unique experience tailored for handheld devices while maintaining the series' core elements of parkour, stealth, and historical exploration. However, development challenges and shifting priorities at Ubisoft led to the project being shelved. Elements from Lost Legacy's concept were later integrated into Assassin's Creed Revelations, particularly its focus on Ezio's journey to Constantinople and his quest for answers about the assassin's origins. There are no publicly available gameplay footages of Assassin's Creed Lost Legacy. The game was canceled early in development, and Ubisoft never released any substantial gameplay footage or demos to the public. There were two Minecraft story mode games which were developed by Telltale Games, released in 2015. It offered a narrative-driven experience set in the Minecraft universe, where players made choices that affected the storyline as they followed the protagonist, Jesse, and their friends on various adventures. The game was well received for its engaging story and characters, but it was eventually removed from digital stores in 2018. The primary reason for its removal was Telltale Games' closure in 2018, which led to the loss of rights to the game. With the company shutting down and the rights to Minecraft story mode not being renewed, the game was delisted from platforms like Steam and console stores. Although it is no longer available for purchase, players who had previously bought it were still able to access the episodes, but new users could no longer download or buy the game. And that brings us to the end of our video into the lost and forgotten versions of gaming history. These vanished builds and canceled projects are a testament to the creativity, ambition, and challenges that have shaped the games we cherish today. They may be out of our reach, but they remind us of the effort and imagination that go into creating these experiences. If this look into gaming's hidden past fascinated you, make sure to leave a like. It really helps the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which of these lost versions caught your attention the most? Have you ever come across other mysterious or forgotten games that deserve a spotlight? I'd love to hear your experiences, and hey, if you're as passionate gaming as I am, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Keep playing, keep exploring, and never stop uncovering the secrets of gaming's rich history. And remember, even in the world of gaming, what's lost is never truly forgotten.